to digitalize, to steal life. It is an anti-life program. It's moving from carbon-based life to silicon-based life, to a digital twin of the world that they can control, that is disconnected from spirit and...
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work, and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We got pretend plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no posse. Spola, worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system, irrigation, and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released represent with this passion to speak of. After doing 25 years. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, tones, and beats.
You know somebody 30
But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? Where we should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
I'm over my foot and everything. Come on, you coming in the right direction. Come on over here, buddy. Want to come say hi? Hey. What's up? Hey. How are you? Huh? Good energy, huh? How are you?
You
climb on my finger. You climbing on my finger. What's up, buddy?
I look down, I see green like a cell.
Want me to pick you up? So you know y'all got that little air stuff that pop out your booty, man. I don't want that.
The finger fucked across my hand, I dealt it. Felt it vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. It bust all over some ices and velvet shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. Body for real monkey velvet. Body you not for Mars, is a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit. To a fly zone, haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the still hand, but we're healer man. It's not Cypress Hill, I'm Tuttle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow our set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bruh. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm data space AC, y'all. Buster stuck in the cases, face off. Acted to shape the state, use a fake, a fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing a step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel of a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A crystal paralyzed what your fans get. Your world's in perils what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit's hot.
Wants to get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of the pie. I don't want to go for the pastor. I go for you niggas that think that y'all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas and crackers can't stand me. You niggas just know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people and old people too. Mostly black people. I'm talking to you.
Sure. Y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah. I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side ops. Looking past the side spot. Third eye gang cyclops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying die ops. From the skybox. And got scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some real ones. Some of our folks are still dumb. Deaf and blind to the fact that blood, we gon' have this real show. Warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page. Script is played out. They keep us engaged, play king or rage. This is played out. Rules of a dying society should have been disobeyed out. Forehead and knees off the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, COVID no issue. Could've blown it in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle to who holds the pistols. The debacle's about who owes who the fiscal. Disregarding the aboriginal issue. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or wet. It's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is bound or flat. We want our shit back. A fool is known by his speech. Yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than we, a sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet, or turn the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence. Mostly disguised compliance. Silence by clients. From conspiring to novice. Other aspirants of violence. Tyrants of fire. Striking and trying to hide. I'm striking defiant. And environs of migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Ring in my ear, they've got indictments. These pedophiles, queers, groupies, and hyping. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm not lying. My refinement and confinement, the requirements for this climate. Y'all push off the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, no rest. Drill music for real. My soul they don't possess. Real foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none. It's personal, know what the business is. Big Mom says come full circle, so vacate your premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. There's a big thing. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, or Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. There's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Kichiwa. Elder Roaster. I phoned you. It's for y'all. Babalawo indoctrinated with the art of divination, power of Olaudu Mari and Arun Mila through initiation. The ether system, ancestors spoke, said this my proper station. Words and manifestation that speak truth, my proclamation. Came to earth with my calabash. Destiny in handle, I had a blast with the bags, cash in my past life. New hourglass, time to flabbergast. Mastered the craft, subtract trash, set forces in motion. On this path to determine future evolution. After I cast, add the math. Sound of my name in the ground and tremble. My glory great astounds the simple souls that relate. Profound and nimble, sacred estate, royal crown and splendor. Move from body to ether. I carry the Asha of Ifa. Unlike you proud deceivers, no one can stop me neither. The more I sacrifice, the more powerfully I excel with my Dilagoon. Spiritual guides, cowrie shell, flowery smell, preparation, foreplay, divination is the doorway to a transformational process. Regardless of garbage, before day, my light so bright it ignites the night. Shadow work, I fight right over my smite parasites despite the bite. Third eyesight, server lightning strikes, rumbling, thundering. The background, so back down, I'm grateful to ask you who the test you next. Rescue from an oppressive hateful cesspool.
Just went back. That should have went with him. Oh, that ganja right there. Hey, oh, Tama. Yeah, I should have went back with him. I think there's something. There's well, I've been hearing them a lot lately out there. I guess fighting or something, whatever you call it. You know, I don't know if it's the rush season. I ain't look it up, but a lot of things are possible.
Come to pass the drum elastic. I don't rise from the ash. I'm the
Get my blueberries together. This right here I used to use when I was on the res. No, it's made by damn Peckerwood. Now, but we're gonna see if they up it. There wasn't no scoop in it. Cause I'm gonna call them and be like, you just in for the dollar, boy. You know what I mean? I talk to them like that. I don't have no respect when I know they ain't really about, you know what I'm saying, the right thing, supposedly, and everything like that. But you never know. Oh, no. We ain't even trying to hear that right now. So Don just went back there. Gotta go back.
And my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's what my music's about. The oppressed.
I mean, I eat meat, but I prefer vegetables and fruits more than anything.
The oppressors.
You have some people out here that young, they just eat meat. And they start looking like an animal. But what kind of meat are they eating?
No way, drop the oppressor. No way,
let me see how this tastes.
No surrender. 3-pound pressure. No weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. No surrender. 3-pound pressure. No weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Made no surrender. It's time for a change. Got a boss up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out. Execution styles too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame. My God, it's over. Doing your time is to the end. Locked out silent with.
Oh my goodness. Got me a little lines, man. So I packed off 10. I just gotta get it mailed out, but I'm not gonna say where I'm gonna mail it out. I'm using a pseudonym, address, going to a certain individual, so I can test this shit. So it says 2 capsules daily with purified water. So I gotta get that mailed off. I'm not gonna take it until I test it.
So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' rid them out, so gon' pass the kite.
I'm just gonna stop right there. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, I since I was living on the res, I had a bad interaction, and I was a vegan, and only thing that I've kind of become allergic to, and that's because of the clonazepam. And it shouldn't even be that way, but they don't know after 20 years of being on this shit because the VA is fucked up, and they're about killing people anyway, especially veterans, murdering, and more than that. But to beets, I grew up. Beets is like I used to juice beets, like. But then there's a form that was a pottle form. I think it's sun food, and it has a lot of arsenic and lead and cadmium and mercury and shit in it. And I had to test it. That's why I'm saying this. And you would think that people would listen. You know, anything coming out of California, you got to question, because first of all, California wasn't a garden state. It wasn't a place where it grew everything. It was an island. All right. And all of a sudden, these fake Jews, you see what they do when they want to get to a certain place to poison you, making sure you're, weak and everything else, medicine, everything that they control, they put their hands in. We're going to talk about that today. This fake ass 13 tribe. First of all, religion is a construct that really became something during the push of discovery. I know people have a hard time because you already got the fake ass Jews trying to dismiss Arthur Kessler. If that wasn't real, they wouldn't have suicided him and his wife at the dinner table. This is how perverted they are. Did y'all see the little goofy rabbin over there in the UK breaking the bus window and all that? Like it was okay for him to do it, like no repercussion. He's not even a Turk Ashkenaz. He's a European Druidian, like a fake straight up fraud, like the majority of them. They call themselves that they're not. Something they're not. I would love, I tell you, I have rabbinical. First of all, the rabbi term was created when? What century? Let's eradicate the 1,800 to 1,000 or 1,200 years, right? That they just added on because they had to change history. Gujars is the term I use for the ones who are Zionists in the higher place. That's why I read to you about Constantine, and that's the reason why I said I was able to find someone on Flick Flock. I was surprised. All right, I'd never seen it there. I mean, this is serious. My aunt, my godmother, Shirley Strickland, one of the top judges, married a Jew, a fake ass Jew. There's something in the water and in the air that makes this happen. Okay? I would advocate nobody marry one of those motherfuckers. So they rape men and children and everything. I'm talking about the Talmudic Zionists. Now, the ones who live by the religious construct, I have a problem with religion all through and through. And that's why I respect Muslims more than anything, because they have been subjugated to the bastards just as our people have. Okay? Now, you have dumb niggas talking about Islam and Mali. Oh, shut up. Y'all ain't know real history. Shut up with this new history. I get tired of hearing this fake new history pushed because that's the only thing these dumb Negroes know. Umar's an idiot. He's not a doctor. That ain't even his real name. So anyway, when someone say, well, James Lucifer, that is my actual fucking name. Ain't my problem because y'all bought into the shit ain't them bought and just handed out and given to you. So Gaddy did this thing. Now I discussed this and I said, look, if you go back generations, that's why you gotta be careful when you say things. One parent, grandparent, great-grandparent, great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, and so on. Pointing out to 13 generations before, we're talking about reset. And it was known about the last reset. You can't call hundreds of thousands of great-grandparents all over. That's why I say race, all this bullshit. But I can allude to the fact that the majority of them were Negroid. No matter how they looked, by the definition of what we think Negroid means today, all right? Because we know that's made up bullshit to create division, separation, hate, and angst, and everything else. But we're going to rally on that right now. That at that time, 13 generations ago, they were all Negroidal. No damn pale skin. Not by the definition of what you think pale skin. Wasn't nowhere around. And I know my family lineage going back to those 13, 2 to 4. And I don't know all the other ones. Just hell, I don't know all the other ones of my great uncles. I know plenty of them, but I mean, and that's a lot of families. You get into the McClintons and the Candons and Camdens, and you get all these other names that you just don't see in the family right now. But they're there. of what we think is a family. I said to you, it's funny how the Jew and the Negro are the two only ones who can actually, we can self-identify. That's why I call a lot of police officers fucking stupid. You know, lately the new thing now is with these retarded motherfuckers in costume is, if you don't say nothing, if you communicate, which is fine, but if you don't have to say I plead the fifth. And if you don't communicate, they ain't supposed to detain and try and coerce you. This is how stupid this new generation of dumbass police are. They think that holding you and putting you in cuffs, this is how stupid they are. No, really, that they can coerce you and make you afraid. This is how they're training these dumb motherfuckers. Soon it's going to be these dumb motherfuckers that think they're ready for battle. They maybe got in the last little 20 years of the war, and they think they're real something. And they're going to find out the hard way that when motherfuckers start drawing down on them, because you know in the media, the Zionist media, because they need to keep people at hand, you know what I'm saying, with dumb Negroes and light skins, people are drawing down on bad cops and they're killing them because they're tired of the bullshit. They're not drawing down on them because they're hunting police. This ain't Mexico and what. But listen, let me tell you something. These motherfuckers are not prepared. They're not ready for it. I don't care how much you militarize. I study these things. It's not feelings or emotions. I don't want to see that shit happen. But these dumb motherfuckers, they really oppressed. They think that little bit of training, because you got a motherfucker subjugate himself because you got 20 dumb motherfuckers that run down on him. It's just like the lynching times, right? Look at the poor little Latino woman who they broke her arm, who was having and you had this dumb other Latino or Peckerwood motherfucker break her little arm forcefully. All right? Look at them dumb Negroes that beat that because they wanted to get some payback and killed an innocent man. Now they fired him, so what the fuck? Sometimes they get rehired. Look, until y'all get up out of this stupidity, that's why I put that picture there. Those were the original people of this fucking land of the Confederacy fighting for the fucking land. Not this made up narrative. I didn't challenge two, well, kind of three. The guy hung up. Sons of Confederacy, these lying, fake, fraudulent, Peckerwood motherfuckers. They're liars. Because see, when you look, they put up these black and white obscured pictures, and what y'all don't know, these are what you would consider mulattoes, and I hate that definition. I was talking to T, I says, you know what's funny is we have some light-skinned brothers and sisters who are indigenous to this land. You have what you call Cree, Marvelous Cree. They're not so Asiatic. A lot of our people have the who's Asiatic black man, like make it make sense, right? But it's not about that. There's a difference. And there's a lot of foreigners, and I hate saying the word foreigners because at one time nobody was a foreigner, but in the after of the dismissal of the original people of this land, there's a lot of foreigners running around in our identity that should not be. But this is what them fake ass Zionist fucks, whether Christian, Jewish, whatever. There's an old book of Palestine. Those sons of bitches over there right now were never there. Not no fake 2,000 years ago bullshit. It's all made up. My stink bugs are back out, y'all. Religion and culture in North America. They always say 16. They always throw that in there. Don't believe it. To 1700, right? But when you really pay attention, Christianity in the 18th century is marked by the first Great Awakening in the Americas. It didn't exist before then. I don't care what books we read or whatever the fuck. No goddamn religions. It's just so good. There weren't no religions. 1728 reset. And the religion and the narrative of what religion before that, I've done went over there. Arthur Kessler, when you talk about when the rabbis were first created, why is it that nobody pays attention to that? Is it so hard to grasp facts are facts by Mr. Benjamin, who became a Christian? No, I'm not saying you don't have to have a religion if that's what you need, motherfucker. I'm saying that it is a stolen. Look, they have 100 books on the original mound builders and the search for the white race. Why in the 1700s, when you want to lie about the stone builders and the mound builders and look for a white race? I don't even need this shit because I'm a historian. Look, man, I know so much, but I know so little. It's to humble myself. I wish a motherfucker would come debate me with all they little litigary and all they bullshit. So I can start throwing names of people that made shit up. If they so good at researching shit. That's what I do. I like to read to y'all and let y'all research stuff and see what you find. Don't piggyback me. Don't reward me. Because it's interesting and it sounds good. No. I'm not saying if we dismiss religion, you start being negating negativity and being hateful and envious and jealous and all the perversion. Oh, that's so good, goddamn. Oh, my God. Oh. Hey, guys, what you find out, cuz? Hold on, they was messing with it, right? No, they wasn't messing with it?
No, nobody messed with it. It was a leak. You said it's a small leak. What I'm about to do is get on the whole.
Because you know what I was thinking? Because I was out here saying it earlier, right?
Hey,
I was going to go out here because I was mapping the lines in my head. Saying, I heard the dance when I fight, right? Right. I was wondering because we don't know how deep some of this stuff is. You see how shallow? Right. The fake out there fighting that they done broke something. You see what I'm saying?
But
I was going to go and start walking and just start looking for wet spots.
See, my thing is, it ain't matter about what's right here. The water got to get here first.
Exactly. It wasn't on though.
That's what I'm saying. So he just turned it back on.
The dude.
Yeah, after I remember when I went out and I pushed it back on, and now I was running. Yeah, before I went out the gate, I checked this shit.
Cap popped off. Look, every day I've been going to 3 of them checking pressure, man.
This is what I told him. I said before I went out the gate and meditate, I checked the shit. It wasn't coming out as it is now since he arrived. I saw him pull up. I saw him pull up. I saw him pull up white truck.
Shit last night, man. I was like, man, shit, we're gonna have the shittiest. I'm gonna order another one.
I saw him pull up. I was like,
no. I was sitting there saying, I was like, oh man, we're gonna blow this motherfucker up. And listen.
But wherever the water comes from, before it hit that box, that's who fucking with it.
You checked the one at the top, right? At the top, it's working out.
Hey, make sure the hose is off, man, before we get the concrete.
Turn the shit off.
Hey, yo, get that hose and pour some water in that damn thing.
Yeah, I'm about to go do the shit right now.
Pour some water in that.
Oh, that's.
What the hell you talking about, man?
All right, so I'm about to go and call these home insurance people, have them have some, so they can come out here and see if they can check any leaks. They need to check this shit.
Hey, you know what? They need to show. We need to get a map of the layout of the PVC pipe. So we can change the shit ourselves.
But they should have equipment where they can just.
No. Listen. They got listen. There's a map. There's a topography. There's a map.
Yeah, I know that, but they got equipment where they can just run it.
Oh yeah. They can run it over it. Definitely.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But hey, T.
Okay.
I didn't want that meter running because that's how I got in the hole last.
Hey, T.
Okay, got you.
No, we know that. Yeah. Hey, and then it costs some shit. Hey, T. Let's get some agua. Let's get some in that cause that right there, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, listen here, boy. Yes, sir. And then we'll get them steaks going. But let me finish up over here, entertaining the tribe. Yeah, I was gonna map it out this morning. I was gonna do my walk, man. I got concrete under my nails, messing with. I didn't know what that was, man. I was like, man, I sound like, come here. What is this stuff? He's like, oh man, the bag of concrete. And oh man, I'm sitting here scraping. I'm like, am I poisoning myself some more? Hey man, get ready to get it tested. Inside the rag and everything. I'm ready to wrap it up, get it to my boy. Test it like right away, overnight that shit. Oh, okay, excuse me, y'all. It's just hey, look, even though I'm talking, this is one of the little times I'm doing a light smack talking. But yeah, some good information. But anyway, I don't need that stuff right there. I don't see. I'm not somebody who's all with ego and all that foolish pride. I'm like really down to earth. But I say things sometimes that can rival the mind because, sometimes I gotta remind myself. I told you I accepted who I was some time ago, right? 2019, 18 really. 19 never tried to poison me. I had just bought a Can-Man 4-door. Coming back with this worthless thing. And the setup was so obvious. And it's because of the things I said, the things I talked about. And I said, how dare these motherfuckers? And I knew it. Now I'm looking at this operator, this goofy motherfucker with his truck called Nasty White. I wanted to go over there and cut his throat. I just felt like it. But I had just not too long accepted who I was. The next thing you know, I was poisoned, throwing up blood, holes in my lungs, blah, blah, blah. But then I do things. I do things with the soil, the trees, whatever y'all call trees, right? And y'all call that dirt, earth, whatever, right? They can lock them away in the deepest vault, remove them to the farthest land. Anyway, right? So I started remembering all kind of stuff. Talking with family members. You remember that? And I'm like, yeah, it just came out of nowhere. And I was thinking about all my travels. I remember things, nighttime, Night George Knight said. All these other individuals I come across in my life, listening to conversations at night, doing the gin rummy and doing the gin games and all that. And I realized what a great people we were and what I was able to see, the music and everything else. And then, I need some more blueberries. And then, every time I look and I'm watching TikTok, and this is the beautiful thing about it, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I don't do chat, that other crap y'all, some of y'all do, that Snapchat and all that garbage. And there's some other Rumble and all that. And I look at everybody, how they talk, how they move, dance. And everybody's talking about, it's always the ignoramuses. And I know people are plagued with goofy little trolls, and y'all have come to learn that they're paid, and who's paying them? The goofy boys are the goofy Schwabs and all them dumb motherfuckers, BlackRock and all these dumb niggas and Zuckerberg and all those monkeys are the ones paying these bastards. And the CIA and so, you know, these are the dumb son bitches that pay them. And y'all give them energy and you pay attention to them. All right. Is brown trying to come back in my beard? No, anyway, red, I mean. But anyway. And I see all our culture all over the place. I was watching this Arab brother, is a beautiful brother, in London, but he's American too. But in London was they did this little joke and they're going Big Ben, and the girl walks out and she sees the Big Ben clock. You know, we created that. And then he goes and he says Big Ben and he's showing the tower with the Big Ben, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? And a lot of people didn't even know. I was telling them when it first came out, it was the way we made rice, wild rice. Right? It was one of my favorites. Then all of a sudden, you know, I forget how many years ago it was. I was on Res and I was reading it and I was telling everybody, stop eating Uncle Ben's rice. Uncle Ben's, Big Ben, Uncle Ben's, right? I said, stop eating this, bioengineered. Why would you need to bioengineer food? Why would you need to bioengineer tomatoes, potatoes, yams, sweet potatoes? Why would you need to bioengineer flour, tapioca starch, sugar forms, right? Xanath gum and all these other things. Why would you need to do that if it isn't to disrupt that, not just the endocrine system of the man and woman of all walks, but the reality that they may come into their own truth? Y'all refuse to see the disease, and a lot of the people they pay to do the trolling, all those dumb motherfuckers, they die just like anyone else. They don't get it. All for a fucking dollar. It's just like the serial killer that just can't stop. I think anytime in the United States of America, so what they say 100, I tell you it's more than that. It's thousands. And then the politicians, they're rich motherfuckers living in penthouses, on islands, all the governments of the world. If not 1 million, or millions. Religion is used to mask over and hide it because people keep arguing and debating. Every time I look at England, I see all these dumb motherfucking Muslim and Christians arguing with each other and Hebrew Israelite motherfuckers. And I laugh my ass off. Why? Because for me, it's entertaining. Because I don't see not one standing on solid ground. Not one. I see them running up in this new made up shit that I'm very aware of. But I also look at the people who push it. Instead of accepting that this balance, the natural order, which is a righteous endeavor of existence, instead of walking in that facsimile of, no, everybody's got to have something the enemy created. This is how polluted you motherfuckers are. You can't let go of what they gave you. But you have a hard time accepting what was always meant for you. What was rightfully yours from the fucking get up. That's why I kind of don't mind what happens to the majority. They choose ignorance. And then they think that I'm like you and we're all the same. No. You know I order shit. You know why I do what I do? So that while they watching being nosy, watching me, I'm paying attention to hey dumbasses when they're fucking manipulating shit, not knowing that it's bigger than they even know. See, when these little monkeys come over here, manipulate views and all that shit, because I know y'all sharing shit and this, that, and other, I embrace it because even though I mention it, it's only because I know how weak they are. I always say, hey, look, let your algorithms, you know, these things right here, you can put steel wool around it, right? Call it. When it rings, it'll set the steel wool. You know, steel wool is a good way of starting fires. It's always good to keep some. I always keep some in my survival, in my kit, my packs and all that. Excellent way. Stick a little battery, bro. Put the steel wool, shit lights up, starts a fire. You know, if you got tinder, if you got some feathered, you know, excellent. And you can have plenty of it, all right? So I'm very aware of the weaponization of everything that everybody utilizes when we didn't create it that way. I would like for y'all to go back to the time when the brother created the car cell phone with the shoebox, the original one. It wasn't a weapon. They took this. You know, that's what they do. He bought it because he was a dumb nigga out of Detroit, you know, and the money. It was good. That little bit of shit, he probably broke it and not dead by now. They made trillions off the motherfucker, but they weaponized it against every goddamn body. GPS, the sister. I remember when I was in the 80s watching the Navy SEALs, when they first got it, they thought they didn't know a negress had a Negro woman that created it. And they up there tied it in. It doesn't have nothing to do with global. It has everything to do with ground positioning, strategic, you know, systems. GPS, ground positioning systems. You see it everywhere. All up on the top of the mountain there. Oh, you see it everywhere. Ain't no goddamn globe. That's to keep you dumb motherfuckers stuck. I had this dumb motherfucking globe-tard motherfucker. So it's coming with all this fake ass shit. I said, can you tell me the errors? Because I know I'm very well versed. I said, can you tell me the errors that allow that to be? What are you talking about? I was like, oh man. So we gotta get into Magellan. We gotta get into all this stuff. I said, hey, look, you ever fly? Yeah. I said, no. You ever learn how to fly? No. I said, well, do yourself a favor, man. Just bow the fuck out and go about your business. Stop. The people who really, really fly, and they wear you, they won't say a goddamn thing. But they all know the earth ain't no big spinning ball. So I guess y'all see that they killed a sister who was going to take some information from Harvard to, I guess, a HBCU. So they're trying to point out that's the reason why they killed it. They killed, they destroyed a plane. Oh, this is more distractions. You motherfuckers, that they could bomb your whole fucking neighborhood. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And y'all keep listening to these glory, gratification, self-gratification seeking niggas, and you just can't get beyond it. And that goes for you goddamn light-skinned motherfuckers too. You think I'm just talking to niggas? I'm talking to every goddamn nigga out there. No crayon color nigga. I'm not one of them motherfuckers. What is wrong with y'all? Just a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. Through and through. You motherfuckers that be around me or met me, why don't y'all say something to these motherfuckers? Huh? You know, it's like to meet people and they dumb as rocks, and then you see them actions as if nobody knows the actions they committed themselves to, and then they so fucking stupid, instead of them uprighting themselves and correcting themselves, they start acting really stupid, being silent, not doing the right thing, as if that's supposed to fix them. So they walk around broken, dumber than a motherfucker, when all they got to do is change their fucking ways. Well, then I guess we get back into all the GMO, genetically modified shit, and geoengineered, bioengineered, whatever. It's bioweapons. Goddamn, I need some more blueberries in that motherfucker, bro. Good. You know what I'm saying? Last night they sprayed some weird shit, and some of y'all saw it. It was fucked up. And it wasn't the same shit they always spray. It's because they think they can get away with it. You know, they do that in other countries. They shoot the shit down. They shoot planes down. Now you got which guys saying, "Oh yeah, y'all can have four." I got me a couple machine guns. I just gotta go pick the motherfuckers up. That shit, I know how to make a motherfucking. I know how to make rockets and missiles, all that shit. The fuck, I don't need that shit. Remember when we pressed by this? These some bitches gonna keep doing what they doing. Because you motherfuckers, especially you light-skinned motherfuckers, y'all some lacking ass motherfuckers. Not the ones here in Tribe. But the ones that come across this, you emotionally broke, can't like, respect the game motherfuckers. I wouldn't give a fuck if it's the demo ranch and this motherfucker, because you know how it is when you make a few million and you do all these things you think is great. That don't mean a goddamn thing when you come from that life. These all fraudulent ass, oh, I'm Jekyll, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man, they blew out. You got good motherfuckers out here. You got some good special operators who are really about turning out some, who are really into sports, this and other. I don't knock them. They're proficient in what they do. Zigwig, you know, people I respect. But then they don't know the first thing about what the fuck I'm talking about. So sometimes in your league, you need to sit your ass down in your league and come into a different league like my league and learn something and humble your fucking self. Actually learn something other than trigger time and demo and I teach tier 1 football, blah, 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 and let's go out here and fish and look at me and oh my goodness, fuck all that shit. When you're dead and gone, it don't matter. I got a bank account. And what the fuck, nigga? Huh? Look at me, I'm a musician. I don't care, and I'm all the porn. John Drammy, we looked at that goofy motherfucker with James Peterson, was 66 years old. He has regrets. Fake ass Jew. But you motherfuckers, you can't straighten up and fly right because you don't know what flying right and straighten the fuck up what it is. See how they come in and they run? Yeah, there was a time when I enjoyed that. I gotta put this back on charge. That shit is so good. I gotta put some more blueberries in there. I don't, you know, remember I broke down the word hate and all that? I don't have to have that. That's unnecessary for me. I don't need that. I don't need fake ass love either. I don't need none of it. The enemy operates in lucratively in that shit. If you think he doesn't, oh my goodness, he is far and wide. They are far and wide, but you. It's a weapon against you motherfuckers. That's why I've been reading and sharing things. Those motherfuckers over there, let me read the motherfucker, because, you know, sometimes y'all forget. You know, it's easier to forget and let go of something because you ain't got to accept it, right? All right. Read the shit. No, I hate this motherfucker. And y'all know what the fuck I'm gonna read, right? Huh? Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make. Do y'all know what the fuck make? I'm gonna do it like they do on the corners in Harlem and Brooklyn and London down there. Behold, read it again. What does it say? I will make. I will make. Let me stop. I hate that shit. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Well, who the fuck are they talking about? What if they talking about you niggas that say you Jews, and you're more than that, you're Atlanteans, Judeans. Jew is a new term, a new definition. You act like the synagogue of Satan right now, while they're acting against and doing some perverted things by the Zionist narrative, but the Hasidics, they're not. See, I can flip this shit any way I want. Y'all don't think like that, because you're too busy trying to legitimize yourselves. Hey, baby, y'all don't know how to pay attention to the simplest of fucking things. I'm not here to, I can stir the pot and have people running around thinking all kind. I'm attempting to get y'all to look at your essence and stop delivering in the false proximities of claims when I don't even know what the fuck you're really talking about. I already had somebody go, yeah, you're real Lucifer. You talk, yeah, I probably am, but you should mind your fucking manners. Y'all are not a very bright people, man. I'm gonna start calling y'all persons of interest. You're not getting it. No, I'm getting tired. I think that's a real feeling. All the way around. You're so much more than your body, but just your body was an incredible vessel. The things it can do. Man. I tire of this one. Like I said, y'all always bag bad choices and bag. And I'm talking about from the top of the fucking enemy all the way to the bottom of the lowest things creeping the ground. Always trying to figure out another chaotic way of destruction in this when they have no idea what game they're playing. Anyway, you see them in the thumbnail? Those are the original Confederates, the real ones. Not the photo shoot motherfuckers after, all right? All them Goombas from the Cabbage Patches and everything else, the last of the dying breed of those who worked for the reset. Those foreign motherfucking interlopers. So if you have another goofy Negro out here talking about, you know, the black conservative, the black, and stop using black when you come in on my shit, because you use black, I'm gonna start motherfucking antagonizing your ass. Female or male. I thought you were better than that and smarter than that. I don't want to hear about no fake ass white and all that other goofy shit. Be wiser and use your fucking head while you still have that motherfucking a little bit of Rolodex you have in there, the little 2-3 pages. Fumble through that shit and get what the fuck I'm saying. Okay? I don't eat y'all no more. Y'all used to be good eating. No. Stop talking. Anyway, I'm gonna shout y'all out. I don't give a fuck if you donate or not, motherfuckers. I think Marcus, is one of the ones that did. I appreciate it, beloved. It's always the same ones. I appreciate y'all. The other motherfuckers can kick rocks. You emotionally unstable, broke ass motherfuckers think you can't. You figure out everything and know everything. You don't know shit. We was listening to a motherfucker talking this morning about some shit that nobody else said but me. And I was like, wow, they come over here, get the information, and then they wait a little while, like as if no. I love it. Whatever the fuck that means. But let me shut y'all out. Let me get over here and drink my shit. We're going to relax for a minute. We got some concrete to mix. We got some wood to cut. We got some things to do. We got some treatment, some wood treating to do, and we need to get that done today. Okay? Yeah, we're not just about like get some land and talk about it, motherfucker. No, we're about to get it, and we gonna make it work, and that's what we're here for. All right. Let me see. Okay. Oh, damn, it's so bright. Already got Ganja, Olmec, Trauma, Fred Hinkle, Obi Hans, Tony P, Smash Remedy. What's going on, beloveds? I got Olmec right. Yeah. Warren Jefferson. What's going on, beloved? I'm just gonna shut y'all out. Rondo's Revenge. Y'all gotta hit that. Y'all gotta check out Rondo's Revenge. People. I think he's been uploading some videos too, if I remember right. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate y'all coming on in. Share this with everybody. New subscribers. I just had to do a little more, and we'll read a little later, depending on what's going on and how much we've done. I gotta eat though. I can't be bumping around and doing, without having something in me. All right. But we're gonna go ahead and we'll check you guys out. All right. And we'll get a little reading then. You know where we was at, right? So we know what chapter we're in, and beyond the ice walls and shit like that. And we're gonna keep it going because I need you guys to click on. All right. You guys got to click on, man. All right. I ain't see no sisters in here, but wherever they at, brothers. All right. Catch y'all later.